Fresh up out the gutter, I don't know if you can tell. I'm hustling for everything I do for legacy. You can call me any type of day, my dog, I never sleep. The only rule I got is if we don't embarrass me. I write down my problems, then record it just for therapy. Just for clarity, whole club selling out of here to doing stadiums. Gold diggers don't come around, they don't survive my radius. I keep it.
Now from the birthplace of the game itself, EA Sports so proud to join you from the Hall of Fame city of Canton, Ohio. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Ravens of Rio de Janeiro taking on the Browns of Canton. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. Out of his end zone comes Andy Isabella. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. And now a timeout called defensively by the Browns. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They go play action with Jackson. They'll roll him out right. That one into the hands of Beckham downfield. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down. So we just called his name on the previous snap, and they go right back to him, Charles, for a second consecutive completion.
Yeah, I think what we're discovering on this drive is that he feels like he has answers no matter what defense you throw up there. He reads it, finds the open spot, and is available for the completion.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Odell Beckham that time, and it's second down. You look at this Browns defense. They were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
And the big difference in the game, their ability to force turnovers. Multiple, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, the big difference in the game.
It was impressive. Now the question, can they duplicate it? On second down, Jackson. He'll dump that one off to Mitchell. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
Well, they use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Dancing to his left. Looking left sideline, incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. That went into the hands of Flowers. And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on fourth down, and my goodness, incomplete. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time, doesn't work out. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. Now a third-round pick a year ago. Here's Rachaad White. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only they're controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the second and the third levels. You know, get to linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Back to throw. Dugan. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. Albert Okwuegbunam, the intended target, and it's 3rd and 5. But you look at this defense. They've been pretty good against the pass. Not amazing, but good. Number 13 in the league.
I think if you talk to their head coach, you'll get a nice answer about how much he likes his team and what they're doing. But at the end of it, he would admit there's definitely room to improve.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Looking to throw. Dugan. Being chased out left. That's complete. It's Elijah Moore. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, Charles, did it seem like to you that maybe they were a little worried about his running prowess there? Because everybody kind of froze when he got outside the pocket, and they were able to throw it for the first down.
Absolutely, and you work all week getting ready for a game, and you know that the potential is there for him to run it, but you better take care of those receivers downfield. They can hurt you first.
They'll run for the first time with Kareem Hunt. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. 11 more on that one and another first down.
That's a very nice game there. Confidence-building run. Love the execution up front. And the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. They run straight ahead here with White. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Back to throw. Dugan. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Browns hit 3-0 here in the month of September. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
They'll try the right side here with White. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Rachaad White, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Browns get the upper hand as as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. Isabella now from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Set at the line for this next drive. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. First down, here's Mitchell. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4. Well, this defense for the Browns very strong in that victory a week ago.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape, because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
Play action. It's Jackson. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Having been a corner that's worth the salt yet, everyone wants to worry about man coverage. How about the play there, breaking that pass off?
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Now it's Jackson. Looking for the outright. He's got his man. It's Mitchell. And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Defensively, they came into the game with the understanding they're going to have to slow him down on passes just like this, because he was over 100 yards receiving a week ago. And you know they want to get him involved here as well.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. They run over center with Mitchell, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Myles Garrett showing that athleticism as he gets in to make the play.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Throwing is Jackson. And his throw here is incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield with man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Now it's Jackson. And that one goes incomplete on the drop. That's what he definitely normally catches. Fourth down.
Like what I've seen so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on third down. So far, only allowed one conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. They'll try and throw for it here. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process.
And this type of play is practiced. You're supposed to knock it down, not tip it up. All right? You see what happens when you tip it up? They end up getting a first down out of it. Knock it down, series is over.
So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. Throw caught by Flowers. Ball on the 27. Here's a 2nd down and 6. To throw again is Jackson. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. It's Bubba Bolden who picks it. And the Browns are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it, and let's go with it.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Dugan. That pass complete to Moore. He's across midfield. And he will step out of bounds all the way down inside the 40. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll go up the middle with White. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
From the 34-yard line, here's a 2nd and 8. Looking to throw. Dugan. He's got the connection to Moore. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And incomplete on the deep ball.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
They'll pass up a field goal attempt. It would have been a 45-yarder. Now they'll go for it on fourth. Back to throw. Dugan. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the first.
I haven't met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a first-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the first down there, no hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would have tried running through the entire defense if it meant reaching that marker.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Then their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Going right side is White. And he'll get about 5 here, so he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. Two minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Dugan. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Kareem Hunt, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Browns go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by York is up and good. And it's now 14-0. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. Isabella now from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let it go late, and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6 inches. Just a little short with the arm, which is unusual because we saw him in warm-ups. He's got a big, strong arm when he delivers it with confidence.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Jackson will throw again. To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. And he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short of the first by a few yards. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Now Jackson toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because the incompletions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. If you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Third down, Jackson. Here's Mitchell with a catch out of the backfield. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 42. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So they go from one 42-yard line to the other as they come up now 1st and 10. And Jackson throwing once more, escaping the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
So it looks like they start some fun in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. If this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. He'll get this to Flowers, left side. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. The Ravens moving quickly here as the clock runs. A shotgun handoff to Mitchell. And some room to run now. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well. Jackson trying to hustle his unit up quickly to the line of scrimmage. Sliding out of the pocket. On the crossing route, complete. That's Flowers. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Jackson checks this one down. It's Mitchell. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
I believe I could see what they were trying to do there, but unfortunately, the back ran out of room. Too close to the sideline. And for defenders, we're often taught 11 on the field. Those sidelines can become the 12th defender. It worked to the defense's advantage on that play.
So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. 1 second, all that remains. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point
Both these teams, no
contest.
doubt, making their final halftime adjustments as we speak.
Check in
And for
with
the call
Jonathan
of the second
Coachman,
half,
our EA
we get it back
Sports
out to Brandon
halftime
Gunn
report.
and Charles Davis.
right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work as always as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. Ready for the second half. 14-3 our scores. We are back underway on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But keep an eye on that defense, and I think the coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield. And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
On 1st and 10, Dugan. They'll get that complete to Alberto. A big pickup of 38.
Another big play right there. This is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here could put this game out of reach, and that's a strong step towards getting it done.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Flush to his right, and he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Oh, partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And they'll give to Hunt here on the option. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Kareem Hunt, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Isabella now from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Here's Mitchell now to kick off the drive. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. Another modest gain there on that one. And I think, Charles, you can probably pin part of the deficit on a failure on their part to really get this ground game established.
Yeah, and they've really struggled to be multidimensional in this one, haven't they, partner? Because they have to be extremely one-dimensional now if they hope to get back into this game. They'll have to do it by throwing the football and hope to have success through the air.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 11 yards there, 1st down.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
Another run with Mitchell. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Throwing to start the drive. Dugan. That's complete. It's Okurebunom. Look at the big man rumble. And all the way in for the touchdown. Albert Okurebunom. 44 yards. And the Browns are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And they open the lead up now to 25. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. Isabella now from his end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Right here.
Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Oh shit!
We haven't exactly been treated to a nail biter.
Oh my god!
CD,
Wow.
and if they cannot
But this is so fucking funny.
this
Wow.
one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league, when we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. And that is incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. Gets it out quickly here to the left flank. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. They go play action now. Jackson. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down.
I'm playing with a fucking 6.
Now they're in the hurry-up. Up the middle, here's Mitchell.
I'm playing with a 60, bro.
In his tracks behind the line.
I'm playing with a 60.
3rd and 15 coming up after that loss of 2.
You got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
A short throw caught by Andrews. And he'll take this to the 47, but no further, as they get him down well short of the line to gain. Fourth down, here's Jackson. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position.
5 yards apart. Goddamn. I mean, I am scared to throw the ball, bro. Like this nigga is ass.
This will probably be the last play of the quarter.
But they're gonna play it ass too, so that kind of.
They go play action here on first down.
God, oh my God, this is a splendid down. Wow, that's a beautiful pass, man. Hey, dude, gonna be signed up.
Touchdown to add on to that lead. So that pretty conclusively, I might add, shows you the perils of going for it and not making it on 4th down. One play, touchdown.
Yeah, and I've got to put this on the man in charge.
You got to take that running back route away from this nigga. You take that running back route away from him, that nigga brain turn into fucking shit, man.
And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
He said Browns a running team. Now he using all the cheese run plays. I'm weak as fuck.
The kickoff unit is out
Yeah,
on
man.
the
I
field,
mean, you know, got to make the game easy for you. But this ain't last match, bro.
Isabella now from his end zone.
In this position, trying to get back into the game. Teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not where they got.
I ain't got the
they got a
same
setback and they have a long field to cover.
ball.
They want to try and put points on the board.
Got to play the
Raven
conference,
offense set at the line for this next drive. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big 4th quarter hole.
Dude, he keep doing that jerk, what you call that shit when they like jump it and go to jerk? That shit should be a fumble, bro.
Can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Yeah, bro, that shit should be a fumble, bro. He keep doing that shit.
From the 20, here's 2nd down and 2. On 2nd down, here's Mitchell. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Right back to Mitchell here. And he'll get this just across the 25-yard line.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play
trying to throw the
out,
hell no more. He just running the ball.
No cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through.
With Lamar, bro. No, I'm finna mess with his ass. What you want for Lamar, bro?
3-yard gain.
Yeah, I blame him. He got Lamar Jackson, bro. This is unacceptable.
He's going to air one out.
Hey, give me that pick.
What a read on the outside as it's intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And the Browns are going to get this back.
I just pick plays, bro. I just pick plays. I ain't really got no right to do that.
I don't understand how any time you lose possession of the ball, yet you turn down a penalty that would give you possession back. Let's make this simple. Anyone who plays the game, take the football. Always take the football.
Oh, you finna blitz me. He finna blitz me. He in 6'2".
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Buda Baker with a pick. And the Ravens will take over possession here.
All I do is throw that bitch on time.
The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they'll begin by running the option. And no pitch there and no chance either as he's brought down behind the line of scrimmage. Jackson running again. And he held on to it, but he probably shouldn't have as they get it behind the line. 3rd down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this 2nd half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they've forced in this runaway contest. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. And it's It's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
First game jitters, man. That's all that is. And got to get them jitters out. Just in the blitz.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Hey.
He's going to have the hook up to Schwartz. And quickly they get to the line. On first down, Dugan. Swings this out for Hunt. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Off play action. Dugan. Flushed out right. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first.
After the costly interception late, good job by him to keep it himself that time. Just tuck it, run it, and scramble for the marker. Don't give the coverage another chance at taking it away from you.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
To throw on second down, Dugan. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Third down, goal to go from the 8. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. And I guess not content to get another 3 here late. They'll try to add 6 more as they go on 4th and goal. An audible here to get a new look. On 4th down, Dugan.
What? That's time to pick it.
Picked up by Jalen Armour-Davis.
Damn, man.
He's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
That's so disappointing, bro. He did not deserve the touchdown.
It's a pick 6 and a Raven
Oh,
touchdown.
man.
Justin Tucker for the extra point.
Boy, that's tough.
The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Grant, he will not return it, and his guys will begin at the 25.
That's all.
They'll start with Hunt on the ground. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Dugan. Got an open man at Schwartz. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that'll bring up second down. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Buda Baker with a pick. And the Ravens are going to get it back here just past the 35. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
They overturned that bit.
Now it appears that the referee's been buzzed, and we'll get a review. And this being inside 2 minutes of play, everything coming from up above. It looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on 3rd down. Jackson now. Eluding the pressure right. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. It's a gain of 13 for number 13, and it gives him a 1st down. Here's Jackson. It's caught. Beckham. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. He's got a man complete. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Devin Duvernay. 34 yards. And the Ravens get a bit closer. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down to 18. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And right about now, heck, they might be wishing they did not have a bye week coming up next week. It appears they're going to go into that week off in high spirits as they've got this one well in hand. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. Now, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Operating from the gun, Dugan. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead. but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. And another throw that really could have been, maybe should have been intercepted. That would have been number 4. Instead, it's 4th down. And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. That's taken it around the 40. That'll be a 43-yard punt, but a net of just 33 following a 10-yard return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before we hit triple zeros. They run. It's Mitchell. And he is going to be stopped here for no gain, and that is going to be the final play of this football game. So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for their hometown guys, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit...
Shit.